Hey guys, Scribblord Florbus here, and today I'm starting something a bit different. You may be able to tell my surroundings are not usually what they are. Today, I'm going to start a build with my dad and my brother, okay? So, my dad's been in the concrete industry for... Dad, how long you been in the concrete industry? How long you been in the concrete industry?
Since I was 8 years old.
Okay, so about 52 years.
My grandfather started this in
Yeah, my grandfather started this when?
1964.
So this company, J.G. McClellan Concrete as it was, and up here, it's Granite State Concrete, has been around since 1964. So we're gonna start a build series where my dad, myself, and my brother, who's gonna be getting here soon, are going to restore a 1968 crane carrier. Okay, it's 1968, obviously, and it looks pretty rough, but most of the stuff is just cosmetic. It's just an old mixer. It may look rough, but the cool thing is, it's a chain drive. Most mixers these days are hydraulic, like this one over here. It's a hydraulic mixer, no chain, because the chains wear out and break over time. My dad was telling me yesterday when I was getting concrete off the fender because someone was an idiot and put it on there. He was telling me how a chain would break and they'd have to rush because obviously the drum won't turn. And when the drum doesn't turn, the concrete solidifies. And if the concrete solidifies, bye-bye to that drum. But anyway, this is the hydraulic mixer right in there. So that's pretty much that. So, the truck looks pretty rough, but I'm confident that it's gonna run just fine. So we'll see. It's got a 250 Cummins, right, Dad? Dad? 250? Yeah, it's 250 Cummins. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, so it's missing a bunch of stuff in here. There's like big mechanisms, so you can see a drive shaft there, maybe. And then another one there. This goes all the way back to the challenge mixer, which luckily still turns. Then you got the drum, big old drum. 250 Cummins in here. And there's not much else to this truck. It's pretty simple. Again, it's pretty high off the ground, so they got a bunch of step ladders. This is the interior, or what's left of it anyway. The last registration that we found was from 1988, so that's pretty cool. Two sticks, not just a single stick like most vehicles nowadays. So we got two sticks. So this is the deck that I'm standing on right now. Usually you'd be able to step up here on the bumper and then you'd grab onto this, which is supposed to hold a mirror on it. Then you're up on the deck, and this is your hood. You have one latch that's supposed to be here, and then we still have one that's here. Then you just lift her up, and there's the big old 250 Cummins missing a radiator and a fan. But we have so much out back. Like, we have a stupid amount of trucks out back, almost too many. But they're all gonna get poured into this truck, and hopefully we'll be able to make a beauty. Right, Dad? Yeah. So that's the introduction to this build series, and here's my brother. Hey Andrew, by the way, I'm gonna make this into a series on YouTube, okay? All right, so catch you when the action gets started. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is take off the hood. Andrew's over there making some pad eyes that we can put on the drum so we can lift it up off the truck and make it easier to access the drive shaft and everything. All right. All right.
One down.
Yeah. Wait a sec.
Okay, you gotta grab it and pick it up. Alright, grab the end now. I'm gonna turn it. Grab the end. Alright, pick it up. Alright, put it over here.
Alrighty, there we go.
Alright, put it down.
Cool. Hood's off. Alrighty, so now I get the pleasure of vacuuming out the cab, which I'm so excited about. 4.25 horsepower. Damn, dude. Seems safe. You know what I didn't think about? Turning on the vacuum before I got up here.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah.
Alright, let's get ready to weld on the pad eyes. How much crap can there be in one truck? Can't have any fires. Alright, so let me show you something interesting about this truck. Well, first of all, of course, the one interesting thing is that it's a 2-stick standard, which used to be normal for trucks, but now it's 1-stick and even automatic. So the main thing that's different about this truck is a shifting pattern. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way back over to 5. Usually you would expect that to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, right? But that's reverse there. And then obviously it's got the 4 different auxiliary ranges, so It's got 20 forward speeds and 4 reverses. So that's interesting. Alrighty, so now we got the cab all cleaned out. Alright guys, so now my dad is cutting off the bolts that hold on the cab here. There are 4 bolts, 2 in the front, and then 2 in the back, one of which he's cutting. Let's see if I can show you guys that. So that should be good then, right? Awesome, so that's everything that's holding on the cab. Pretty much. So all we gotta do is find some canvas straps so we don't just destroy this. One other thing I forgot to mention about this truck is that the cab here, this whole thing, comes off separate from the dash and all that, which is all the gears, steering, shifters, and that's not typical of trucks today, but really bouncing that cab around. Look at those things. That's where a water tank goes usually, by the way. So that's gonna make our job 10 times easier because we don't have to disconnect the dash and everything and then have to worry about anything involving that yet. And then we can go get lunch. But anyway, I'll see you guys when we take off the cab. Alright guys, so I just had an awesome lunch. But anyway, we're back at it again and we're finally gonna take the cab off. The way we got it rigged up is we've got our forklift here. And then we've got a chain running under the cab with mud flaps on each side to keep the cab from the metal from peening in. So we're just gonna lift it up and pull it off. Alright. Here we go, moment of truth. Oh boy. Now it should lift right off. Here we go. Yeah. Alrighty, and we're off like a herd of turtles. I love how easy it is to take off these cabs. Alright, there we go. Cab's off. That was pretty easy. So we got that off, so let's look at what we got left. Okay. Now we have all the electronics of the dash. That looks like fun, huh? Hope it looks mostly intact, doesn't it? Dad. So, it's not too bad. Let's see, let's look at the damage here. Well, not as bad as it was, I suppose. Man, the truck just looks so damn different without a cab. The cab makes a crane carrier, I'm telling you. That's what makes it look right. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, the first episode of the Crane Carrier build series. I hope you tune back in next time. If you stuck around for the whole video, thank you a lot. Please like, subscribe, comment if you want to see more stuff like this. So do all that, live life, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. One more thing I forgot to add. So this episode I showed you a lot of the technical stuff in the process. Now I would like you guys to let me know in the comments whether you like that or would like less of it, or I can even show you more of it. But yeah, so just let me know more, less, or the same, because that's gonna be a lot. All that wiring and then the engine. Engine's gonna be my favorite part because I'm a grease monkey. Anyway, see you guys in the next episode.